Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. जय माँ, जय माँ, सबको जय माँ. आज का प्रश्न, लेट्स सी. It says a YouTube user, नाम नहीं दिया है, and he or she says generic questions. Why generic? Generic का मतलब थोड़ा sarcasm भी होता है. Intonation is that. So I don't know whether you're being sarcastic or you're very frustrated. I have no idea. So you're saying generic questions. Why माँ punishes so much? कौन बोलता है माँ punish करती है? गलत फहमी है. You know, it's wrong impression. Why would माँ punish anybody? Nobody. So your first question is not correct. Why so strict? Ma was strict at times, yeah. Oh, she was very strict at times. But otherwise, there was only compassion that we have seen, love, emotions towards us. Always consideration. But जब strict होना है, तो बहुत strict हो सकती थी कि लोग डर जाए. So much to an extent of a complete mental breakdown. अच्छा. So much for burning prarabdha karma. प्रारब्ध कर्म तो हमने खुद बनाए हैं, right? What we are going through is because of what we have generated over lifetimes. Not just one life. इतने सारे कर्म हमने जमा किए हैं जो प्रारब्ध में आ रहे हैं, right? You have to exhaust it over here. So if your karmas are extremely bad or extremely not congenial, then obviously your prarabdha will be very tough on you, you know. And I think everybody goes through that. It's not like just you. It's not segregated to you. Let me finish the question, then we'll move further. So much for burning prarabdha karma. Moreover, when Swami Bhaskaranand Ji states that sanskar is good, okay, he must have told you that your sanskars are good, which is very good. Then how much prarabdha karma is there? देखो, संस्कार जो है वो आप अच्छे लेके आए हैं, पर कर्म शायद अच्छे ना लिए हों, कर्म अच्छे ना किए हो, you know, in the past lives. Everybody is like good, bad, you know. It's not like you just segregated to कि आपने बहुत खराब कर्म किए हैं. ऐसा नहीं है. सभी कोई अच्छे बुरे सब लोग करते हैं, ठीक है, कुछ ज़्यादा कुछ कम. So then how much prarabdha karma is there that there is so much suffering? भाई सफरिंग जो संसार में हम आए हैं वहाँ there is nothing like happiness. It's only suffering. Where is the true happiness? It's only when you come to God, right? When you come to yourself. That is permanent happiness, permanent joy, Satchidanand. यहाँ पे there is no, like again I'm repeating, I think I said this in my last video also, that Bhagavad clearly states that मनुष्य ही एक ऐसा प्राणी है जो इस संसार को सुख समझता है. जहाँ दुख ही दुख है वो सुख समझता है और सुख ढूंढ रहा है. It's not so. There is always good and bad. Now see, I have an example. I had one very dear friend, Ma's devotee and senior person. He was a Ma devotee since generations. They were Ma's devotees. And he was such a kind man, very helpful to everybody, you know, doing good to everyone. अगर कोई भी आके कहता है कि हमें ये मदद चाहिए, ये his neighbor or any Ma devotees or anybody, he would go out of his way to do things for them. Even if it was not convenient, he would do it. So he was a very kind, generous, philanthropist kind of a person. And the kind of suffering he went through in life, you can't imagine what he went through. It was unbelievable, okay? So one day he tells me, I must have been a real bad man in my past lives, that I'm going through so much over here, you know? So much of karma that I have to exhaust. And I'm suffering so much because maybe I was not good in those lifetimes. I must have been really bad. So you see, that understanding has to be there. In this lifetime, you've come with good sanskar, you know. पिछले जन्म के संस्कार आपके बहुत अच्छे होंगे. तो वो संस्कार, it's very good, it's a saving grace. You've come with good sanskars. But suffering अगर है तो है ही. I am suffering also. If you look at all the great saints that we had, they were all suffering, and finally they come to mukti. एक बहुत ही अच्छा इसमें एग्जाम्पल है which I just remembered. Thakur Ramakrishna Paramhans, he final stages, he had cancer, and he had become like a skeleton. He could not eat, he could not drink, nothing. So all his devotees, all his disciples were very worried, that Thakur is not like keeping good health. So they all went to Kali Ma and they said, Thakur is suffering so much, please do something. You can do it in a jiffy and make him all right, because wo kha nahi sakte, kuch nahi, we can't feed him, he won't take anything. What do? We are very, very disturbed. So Kali Ma says, send him to me. So Thakur goes to Ma and she says, your disciples were very worried about you. तुमको किस चीज की चिंता है? अगर तुम्हारे मुंह से तुम नहीं खा रहे हो, पर इतने सारे तुम्हारे मुंह है, so many disciples are eating. That is you. You are not different from them. इतने सारे मुंह से खाना निवाला जा रहा है. What are you worried about? He said, I am not worried about anything. So she said, they have come to request me to make you all right. So now the choice is yours. You have two options. One is I make you all right and you come back. कर्म exhaust करने और भी आना पड़ेगा जन्म जन्म. So you come back the next birth also, and I will make you all right in a jiffy, immediately. And the second option is you suffer it out, finish your karmas here and now, and there is no return for you. What do you want? And he says, I want to finish my karmas here and now. I don't want to come back. See how much suffering. हमें तो इतना सफरिंग नहीं है बिकॉज हम उस लेवल पे नहीं है, पर सफरिंग सबको है. मेंटल ब्रेकडाउन्स भी लोगों को होते हैं, पर इसमें माँ का कोई दोष नहीं है. यू आर सेइंग व्हाई इज माँ सो स्ट्रिक्ट एंड व्हाई इज शी मेकिंग अस सफर? शी इज नॉट डूइंग इट. शी इज हेल्पिंग यू. You have created your own problems, your own karmas. She's not done anything. And she's here to help you all the way through. But what you have to finish, you have to finish. प्रारब्ध में जो आपको कोटा दिया है, the lords of karma have given you a certain amount of baggage to exhaust over here. Good, bad karmas, whatever. And that you have to exhaust. There is no option. प्रारब्ध कोई भी नहीं बदल सकता except माँ, of course. कोई भी संत महापुरुष, कोई भी गुरु, कोई भी नहीं बदल सकता आपका प्रारब्ध. माँ can do it, but it's up to her. And we are nobody to question her कि माँ क्यों ऐसा. Nobody. उनकी मर्जी, उनकी लीला. ठीक है? So that's all for today. And I hope you're satisfied. Please comment if there's anything you want to know. Jai Ma.